Not a not a question, but an observation. I think this is a very unique way to sell. It's absolutely nice to see all of this. I mean, I've not attended any kind of session like this. I have attended sessions on AI, different tools, etc. But how you're integrating it practically in day-to-day life is something which is very interesting. Go on, Bhageshri.
Yeah. So I will ask you one question here. Whoever participants who want to reply, they have to come on the camera and ask what is the manual task they are doing today and what they think technology can change or technology can automate in their current environment. Anybody? I just gave the example of Microsoft Copilot. Even you do that. That is also will bring in a lot of difference to you. Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be the only one who's talking. That's why I was quiet. But I think everything you said works. Right from making the minutes of the meeting
Yeah.
through Copilot,
Yeah.
or using your AI assistant for various, things. I think there are many, many uses.
Yeah. I
So
agree to that.
yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. So how you build the resilience, right? So everybody knows what is Airbnb and how it has changed the landscape of traveling. If you ask me, I'm the solo traveler. I have traveled the interior part of India wherein people say how it can be safe. I have traveled solo to Bastar and I have found that place is most safest place to travel. So people will debate with me on that. But yeah, I traveled solo and I have seen the cleanest part of Bastar as well. So that is much cleanest than as compared to the whatever Bangalore is or all the big cities and all big people staying in their places, most cleanest part. So how Airbnb has changed because when COVID happened, Airbnb was not knowing how to survive the COVID thing, right? So that was the challenge because 80% of booking just 8 weeks gone because of pandemic, right? So what they did, they rewrote their messages, right? They have changed the whole story because when there is a relief in this one, so they said they can offer the long stay homes with the discounted pricing, right? So they change their strategy. So sales, it is not all the time. Suppose if something worked for me, it is not required, but you can take the nuggets from it and you can see how that can help to enhance or change whatever is the situation you are in. Suppose one of my customer, he was saying, I don't want you to be in my campus. Okay. So then I realized, I found out the history, what happened in the past. Okay, I said, now I'm going in the campus is not going to work. So I used to find the place where he used to go for the event or where he used to go for the speaker so that I can meet him and I can have the in-person conversation. And if that can help me to build me as a brand with the company and have the access of that account. So that's the way it helped me. So that's the way technology, communities, all these things really help to build that network where you are seen and your value is seen as well and respected and valued as well. So that's the way Airbnb done. Then what Airbnb again done? They have connected with all the local people, interior part of the. Otherwise, Airbnb didn't have that much reach. They increased their reach to do that, and that's the way. Then Airbnb come IPO of $100 billion valuation despite of unprecedented crisis. So don't get away from, don't run away from the crisis. Don't run away from the challenges. Take the help. Or when you think, they say, suppose you have the customer particular scenario. Again, I'm saying, give it to ChatGPT, give it to Gemini, give it to your co-pilot. They will guide you with the points what can be done. Because or you put in your thought there. This is the challenge. My thought process is this. How to navigate it? So you will get the more inputs from that. So you don't have to waste time reaching to 10 people, learning from 10 people, or reaching out to so many people. You will get the inputs from that, and then accordingly you decide whom to reach out to solve that problem. That's the way you can build the resilience. You will not get the palpation saying that okay, this is a difficult conversation or this is going to be difficult conversation, how I will do it. And when this situation happens, no, don't react, don't say anything, just close your eyes and just breathe in and breathe out. Do that. That really helps. That's build your inner system resilience. So please do that whenever that situation arises, because that is very important when there is a high pressure situation happens. And a lot of successful guys do that. And I have also started doing that. Earlier, I never used to believe in that, but I started doing that. That's really helping me. Suppose you have a critical conversation, you have to begin with. Take three, breathe in, three, breathe out, and see how the whole conversation changes, how much it align you, or how the whole conversation changes or environment changes accordingly. You become more resilient. So when you are more resilient, that energy impact happens. I'm going little spiritual way, but that's the way it helps. And that helps you to thrive as well, because you learned your inner system, your nervous system to deal with that pressure situation. You become resilient, so you thrive there. So yeah, as I mentioned, right? So 3 practical resilience tool. So breathing one, I have already told you. It's a natural response. Don't respond in that time when your pulsation is high, you are stressful, you don't know what that person is saying. It coming on your nerve. Just hold on. And if you think you can't breathe in, breathe out in front of everybody, just close eyes. If you can't close eyes, just be stand still for some time and let your heartbeat settle down, let you become normal, and then you participate, then you ask question, then you take the decision. That will help you to regain your composure, and critical conversation works. You will rule on those conversations. Everybody will listen to you. Take my words. Okay? Then again, pressure to pattern mapping, right? What triggers you? Like you said, na, apna Payal, I have to do a lot of crucial conversations. So now the stakeholders, when they converse, what triggers you most? When they say, this is not idea, this is not going to output, this is the only time you'd say, does that trigger you? Or there is something else? Find out those triggers. So when you know that those triggers are there, so you try to help out how I am going to navigate that. It can be emotional trigger, as I told you, right? It can be behavioral pattern also. So observe that and strategize those responses to navigate them effectively. So what happens? Your conversations becomes more strategical, more thoughtful. So your leadership becomes more thoughtful than the reactive. You will respond, you will not react. So keep that in mind. That's a practice, it happens, right? So with the practice, you will learn this, but make it consciously. Because I used to get like that. Because for me, with a simple si baat hai, kyun samajh mein nahi aata? Why they can't understand? It's a benefit of everybody. But I realize it's not giving me output what I want, outcome. I have to take everybody along. It's a world of collaboration, right? It's not me right or it's not you right. So it's like all of us are right and all of us has to work together to one outcome. So that's the way you work on your triggers, what triggers you, and these recurring challenges, then you make it predictable, manageable situations then, and then you feel happy. So does anybody of you recently done this kind of thing? You were knowing you are triggering and you hold it back, and when you hold it back and after that you respond, that helped you and you felt happy about yourself? Any of you would like to share that?
Bhagyashri, we have one question from Nandana. She wants to ask, can vibration frequency also help?
Yeah, vibration frequency also help.
I had another doubt, Bhagyashri.
Yeah.
We are basically, I'm a client engagement manager of one of the company
Okay.
who have built a private chat GPT. Now,
Okay.
but ours is a small startup, and when we speak up with the big players like Cello or you say PNG and all.
Okay.
So they are saying that they require a human chat GPT, not a chat GPT which we have already built. But ours is a
Okay.
human chat GPT. They are saying इसको थोड़ा टाइम दो 6 months में ये थोड़ा प्रैक्टिस होके इसका एक आई मीन LLM काम करना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा. So there I am facing a trouble like to explain him that we have already implemented the same thing and it's working with an US company. We want to do a POC. This is what
Okay.
I want to tell it to that client. But
Okay.
instead, the client is saying, 6 months देने दो, तो इसको जाने दो. Then we'll come back to you if we require. So that is not my point. I want the direct, I mean, direct. I want the client to directly take our product.
Okay. So I will
So
tell you. Yeah, please.
yeah. That's what that is my doubt. So what
Yeah.
to be done and how to be done?
Okay.
It's,
Okay, so now, as you said, you want that client to take your product. I will say we should make the client to realize what value you are bringing in, because when you ask him to take that product, the whole narration changes. So what you do, and you interacting with the only one person there, or you are interacting with other stakeholder also?
I'm interacting with other stakeholders because I checked with the C-suite decision makers of the
Uh-huh.
company. Basically, the CEOs or CFOs, they are
Uh-huh.
the decision makers. A CFO is a decision maker for financial companies, and for manufacturing, the operational teams and MDs are the actual ones
Okay.
to connect. I had a conversation earlier. Earlier, I was into digital transformation startups, wherein I have approached them and they have taken our idea and have given us a POC. Now, the same thing now, this is like AI hai to life hai kind of scenario. So, we have already built our finished product. So, now in the market, we want the implementation to be done in India so that we can get hold of the manufacturing clients. So I have already given him the features and everything, but he's still saying it will take time. So do we approach the bigger players or do we have to go back to the small players and then bring in value?
No.
What,
So
what,
you segmentize it. First thing I'll say, you segmentize it because your regular run rate business as of now, so SMB customers are convinced with your solution, right? And they are seeing the value in it. So you continue giving that because that will give you the revenue. So don't stop in that recurring revenue. But large companies, if you want to go, so as you said, you are already mapped the CEO, CFO, CIO, but at the same time, one person you are missing, he who is getting benefited by your solution. CEO, CFO, they are the larger part of strategy. But if there is a business, suppose manufacturing also, they have their end customer. If your solution is going to benefit your end customer, check it out ki who is their chief customer experience officer. One thing. Second thing, check who is their business head or chief growth officer. And meet them officially in the office, or find out which social forums they go and